Canto 4, The Secret Knowledge. How's everybody doing today? Thank y'all for joining me. I want to take this time out to say victory to the divine light. Love stays winning. Miss Piggy says smoke more Gremlin City wax or else you're a buster. And Rocosito certainly agrees. We're all one, as long as you're smoking Gremlin City wax. So, back to our book we're reading, SAVITRIi by Sri Aurobindo. Picking up where we left off, Canto 4, titled The Secret Knowledge. I guess I should take a big bong rip of some Gremlin City wax, since that is our benefactor. So, smoke more Gremlin City wax. It'll make your grandma happy. Happiest. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. Healing. Love and light. Healing. Love and light. Oh, healing. Love and light. Love and light. When you're puffing on the finest concentrates made by Gremlin City wax, it's a one and done type deal, baby. Woo! Ha! Thank you, universe, for providing me with my sacred sacrament. Now I will continue on with Canto 4, The Secret Knowledge. If you're not interested in hearing all my coughing, I'm sorry. There's going to be more of it, just so you know. And I'm also going to be opening a Patreon channel where all I do is smoke and cough. Evidently, there's people that pay to hear that. So if you want to hear me do more raw, nasty coughing while reading, then I'll have a Patreon eventually. And when I do, you can show up and give me your hard-earned cash to hear me cough, if you want. I'd prefer you didn't, because it's kind of weird. Back to our previously scheduled program, The Secret Knowledge. On a height he stood that looked towards greater heights. Our early approaches to the infinite, our sunrise, splendors on a marvelous verge. While lingers yet unseen the glorious sun, what now we see is a shadow of what must come. The earth's uplook to a remote unknown is a preface only of the epic climb, of the human soul from its flat earthly state to the discovery of a greater self. And the far gleam of an eternal light, this world is a beginning and a base, where life and mind erect their structured dreams. An unborn power must build reality. A death-bound littleness is not all we are. I'm going to repeat that line for all those in the back, in the middle section. Here we go. A death-bound littleness is not all we are. Can I get it one more again for those way in the back? Yes, you can. A death-bound littleness is not all we are. Immortal, our forgotten vastness awaits discovery in our summit selves. Unmeasured breadths and depths of our being are ours, akin to the ineffable secrecy, mystic, eternal in unrealized time, neighbors of heaven and nature, altitudes, to these high peaked dominions sealed to our search, too far from surface, nature's postal routes, too lofty for our mortal lives to breathe. Deep in us a forgotten kinship points, and a faint voice of ecstasy and prayer calls to those lucent, lost immensities. Even when we fail to look into our souls or lie embedded in earthly consciousness, still have we parts that grow towards the light. Yet are there luminous tracks and heavens serene, and Eldorados of splendor and ecstasy, and temples to the Godhead none can see. A shapeless memory lingers in us still, and sometimes when our sight is turned within, earth's ignorant veil is lifted from our eyes. There is a short miraculous escape. This narrow fringe of clamped experience we leave behind, meted to us as life. Our little walks, our insufficient reach, our souls can visit in great lonely hours. Still regions of imperishable light, all-seeing eagle peaks of silent power, and moon flame oceans of swift fathomless bliss, and calm immensities of spirit space in the unfolding process of the self. Sometimes the inexpressible mystery elects a human vessel of descent, a breath comes down from a supernal air, a prescience is born, a guiding light awakes, a stillness falls upon the instruments fixed, motionless like a marble monument, stone calm. The body light is a pedestal supporting a figure of eternal peace, or a revealing force sweeps blazing in out of some vast superior continent. Knowledge breaks through, trailing its radiant seas, and nature trembles with the power and the flame. A great personality sometimes possesses us, which yet we know is ours, or we adore the master of our souls. Then in the small bodily ego thins and falls, no more insisting on its separate self, losing the punctilio of its separate birth that leaves us with nature and with God. In moments when the inner lamps are lit and the life-cherished guests are left outside, our spirit sits alone and speaks to its gulfs. Down to ride to the bloody end, just me and my puppy dogs. All I need in this life is sin, is me and my puppy friends.